if you can think of a better thing I can use for the start of these videos, let me know. Send it to us. Right, so the thing that's annoying most DC fans, oh, sorry, Gal, I'm sort of leaving you out in the background there, is this guy. Okay, and I've talked about this many times, right? Man of Steel. We want another Man of Steel movie. We want Brainiac, okay? And my videos going back a couple of years now, I've always stated why Brainiac would be a great villain, because most of the first part of the film he would be like just computers going wrong and causing chaos, then goes up in space, and that's why he's fighting them alone, because it's in places maybe not a lot of the other heroes can reach. Right. So, came across, I'm always looking for wee articles, and it could be like out of date articles, it could be articles that's already somebody's either went over and stuff. But I like to find, those underground sort of websites that it doesn't come on your Google search. So this one's from Decoding. I've never heard of them. And it says Superman returns, DC orders Henry Cavill to don the red cape again. It's been a while since the major buzz was created around Henry Cavill's return to the superhero scene as Superman. And here's how DC plans to redeem its most beloved character. For ardent fans of DC, you recall that the events that surrounded a very underwhelming Justice League movie, 17. Although the movie featured DC's elite heroes, it didn't resonate much with fans, and consequently didn't too much at the box office. Dan the Man said, "Dude, this movie isn't even bad. It's just so effing boring. And when you have a movie about the effing Justice League and it's boring, you fucked it up. Give me Zack Snyder's Justice League and Flashpoint so I can forget this era existed." What a five, Fred. Look forward to the mess. Not really watch. Right, so the low performance caused DC's management to halt plans for any plans headed in that direction for a while. Not long after, it was rumoured that Cavill was done putting the red and blue costume. Those reports were further fueled by his involvements in other franchise projects, which included Mission Impossible, Fallout and The Witcher. Henry Cavill reprising the Man of Steel. However, back in May, Deadline reported that Henry Cavill once again was in talks with Warner Brothers regarding the future of the Red Cape. Most of the buzz was due to the announcement of the release of Zack Snyder's Justice League when Joss Whedon took the reins at DC. Most of Snyder's work had been shelved for some unknown reason and replaced with a lot more Whedon-style CGI. That is because people like Jeff Johns, favourite writer sadly, and John Byrne and other people gave this guy, the reins and told him to totally dismantle the film, make it your own. Well, we'll promise it's still a Zack Snyder's film. This feels more like a Superman anything. This feels more like Superman than anything else we've got. We could argue that changing the director mid-production was bad voodoo, though it's been done in the past, especially considering how important this particular superhero is. Hopefully, the Snyder Cut will do justice to the league, sworn to 7 Up 3 days ago. Zack Snyder confirmed that the Snyder Cut is over 3.5 hours. Henry Cavill himself took to social media after a Man of Steel watch party to express the excitement about the decision to release the Snyder Cut. Although there has been no official word on Superman's future, Cavill has been pretty vocal lately about his desire to carry on the torch. However, The Witcher, rising to become Netflix's most streamed original series of all time, it's very likely Cavill would eventually have to drop one of the roles. But for now, we know we can expect to see Cavill in the blue tights and red cape again. We don't know as if DC would attempt another standalone movie or use him in supporting role as one of the upcoming movies that seem more likely. Maybe he has said to Patrick Stewart that that he loves playing Superman and that kids could look up to him, and that's the sort of role that he wants to do. And we all know that he made YouTube videos about him holding the Man of Steel. Apparently, fans and critics feel dubious about Henry Cavill's reprising Superman. Some rumours go to say that Warner Brothers executives feel another Man of Steel movie might tank on the big screen owing to the average success of the first movie and the failure of the franchise. That is probably because the movie before that was really dire, and that nearly just killed the Superman franchise. However, Variety reports that the studio's taken a similar route as Marvel took with the Hulk. Mark Ruffalo, given the license issue for the character, Ruffalo and Kevin Feige took the cameo route out. Ruffalo portrayed the entire Hulk character arc from Banner to Hulk to finally Professor Hulk, with several appearances in the entire Infinity Saga. Warner Brothers is planning to sort the same thing with Cavill. Reprising Superman the Hulk way. At this point, Cavill is tied with Cadeau for most appearances, free, although she would lead by the time Wonder Woman 84 is released in August. It's confirmed that Suicide Squad and Wonder Woman sequel has wrapped up production, and it's safe to say Superman won't be making any appearance in any of them. A more realistic DC movie where Henry Cavill, Superman, can make a return is Shazam 2, released in 2019. The movie served up as an impressive mixture of comedy and superhero action. The positive reviews it got were a huge relief for DC. Yeah, you give it positive reviews, but listen, even though I enjoyed the film, okay, for me it was not DC. My DC that I liked. And I liked to see Zack Snyder's version as Shazam. Let's see what he would have done with that. The positive reviews it got was a huge relief for DC, considering how abysmal the attempts to adapt the heroes to the big screen have fared in the past decade. Shazam and Superman are well-known allies, and the end of Shazam even featured a Superman cameo, so it won't be surprising if he is more involved in the sequel. I think you should just redo that scene and get Cavill in it. Enough of this head thing. And we all know that she's an actor. It's kind of spoiled the ending now. Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam, scheduled for some time in 2022, is another exciting entry point for the Red Cape. Black Adam is DC's anti-hero torchbearer, sworn nemesis of Shazam. Since the announcement of Black Adam's solo movie, Dwayne Johnson has taken to Twitter to express his excitement at the chance to play a superhero role. He feels very attached to Black Adam, possesses most of the strength and abilities of Superman, so pairing or sparring of the two make good TV. Aquaman 2 is also in the works and would be a very exciting movie if Superman were brought into the fray. First Aquaman movie ranked at over $1 billion, becoming the highest grossing DC movie of all time. There's no doubt we'd be hoping to repeat. See, this is the thing. I've seen Aquaman. It's an okay movie. How it surpassed BVS, but of course we never got the ultimate, is beyond me. But I'm in support for any DC film that does good. And James Wan and how he supported Zack Snyder and stuff. But again, it was too comedy. If Henry Cavill can trend worldwide, Ceres Farouk says, if Henry Cavill can trend worldwide just off an Instagram post, imagine how the internet would break if they announced a new Superman movie with him in the role. The audience demand is undoubtedly there. It's a matter of Warner Brothers making it happen. A lot of DC fans believe another Superman movie also is long overdue, especially with the previous ones failing to pick at the depth of the character. Previous ones failing to pick... What do you mean they're failing to... What, to go to the depth of... Eek! Ah! It felt my rage. Right. Well, what do you mean hitting home even even he's surprised. He fell off his chair with that one. You know, studios have had a hard time hitting home as a movie of the heroes. The BVS and Man of Steel showed all angles of the character, his struggles, and you can't really go in depth with the Superman arc as in power-wise, but his mental and his attitude to life was all there in BVS and Man of Steel. So, 2 fingers to this article. The heroes a certain lack of creativity that's caused projects like The Flash and the Supergirl movie to be shelved multiple times. The lack of creativity. One aspect of the DCEU also needs to look into its villain catalogue. Needs to look into improving. DCU's got the best villains in the world. They've got a long list of... Yes, they do have a long list of exciting villains to choose from comics that can set up epic showdowns, and a standalone movie can allow them to introduce one of Superman's most notable foes, Brainiac. DC have also held discussions on which villains we'd love to see appear in Superman reboot, and Brainiac topped the list. However, it's safe not to expect a solo movie in the near future, with Robert Pattinson taking over as Batman. Rumours and talks between DC Studios Michael B. Jordan concerning Superman. It's hard to see any Henry Cavill appearances going beyond supporting roles and cameras. No, we're going. This is why we need to keep this standing, and we need to. We need a campaign that rivals the release the Snyder Cut. We need Man of Steel campaign. We need that trending. Man of Steel 2. Forget the Air Cut just now. Okay, because the Air Cut will happen. There's more chances of that happening right now than there is a Man of Steel 2. So, why are we not hashtagging Man of Steel 2? Let us know in the comments below your thoughts, ideas, how we can make this so. Thanks for watching.